picking my banjo, making moonshine, living by the railroad, but it's gone goodbye. And I'm wailing on about simple times, the simpler times. You yodelay. Well, I've been here by the railroad track since every day rushed the river on back. And my dog, he's a good girl, dog of attack, with the high lonesome sound of the girl's own crimes. Back to simpler times. You yodelay. Well, it's 9'10" and 10'7". Ain't not way say you get to heaven without you pay the devil his mind. And I'm crying for simpler times. You yodelay. And I'm crying for simpler times. Simpler times. If you ever want to go to hell, just go down the dark, dark mine. If you ever want to feel the lonely, just do one shift at a time. You work from 9 to 5 to 7, never enough money to get to heaven, but you really do believe in the dark, with your heart, a man starts to see. That hell on earth is cold in the ground. Gotta dig deep to what we've found. There's a worse fate that I can tell in the coal mine, center of hell. What's yours is yours, what's mine is mine. Got to fight the dark dust, coffin of hell rust, down, down in the mine. God's in the details, devil's in the news, and you just can't strike the food. Seems we always lose down in the mine. One lone light shines, we're collapsed and trapped in again. If you ever want to go to hell, hell on earth is cold in the ground. Gotta dig deep to what we found. There's a worse fate that I can tell in the coal mine, center of hell. Ooh.
I had a gal down Willow Creek, she left me just the other week. But the good book says turn the other cheek, and another round of gin will tie me down. So I'm crying under the willow way, drinking and thinking thinking if she got away. My girl's not mine, that's mine. Back to the bar room one more time. I had a gal down Willow Creek. She never did hear me when I speak. And the good book says turn the other cheek, barking another round. Well, sitting on my porch, picking and grinning, my heart's all shattered, but the music's winning. And the folks all come around and ask, hey Mac, why you got the lone, how lonesome sound? And I'm crying under the willow way, thinking and thinking if she got away. And the girl's not mine 'cause I lost a dime, back in the barroom every time. Back in the barroom every time. I held down Willow Creek. Jukebox broke well just last week. Shakespeare said his mistress reeks. Another shot of double, give me more whiskey trouble. Another bottle of bubbles, 17 more beers in a huddle. Bartender, another round of the Willow Creek long high lonesome sound, where the river is my tears tumbling down.
Well, still was filled, rain higher than your face, for the moonshine hold down the old home place. We've been getting set up for a matter of days. The moonshine hold down the old home place. Now Grandma Maid and a Grandpa too, they've been dead for years, but so are you. Racking up the tears and brewing the brew, just like old Pappy used to do. And her cousin said you had no taste, but still smiled when they found their face mashed in the whiskey into the food plate. At the moonshine Hoedown, at the old home, the old home, old home, old home. I'll never roam, no, never roam, never roam from the old home, from the old home. Great moonshine Hoedown at the old home place, the old home, old home, old home. Strawberry roam right away on the moonshine, sunshine Hoedown, down at the old home place. Well, late night in the alleys of town. troubled valleys of my mind come sinking in, and I'm sinking back to gin, and I'm thinking of quitting this life again. Midnight train through troubled valleys, crying over my lost alleys, losing time I'll not pursue any more avenues. Any more avenues? I've been this wild world over, and I sing the Irish Rover, but my heart's not in it. I should listen to the song and quit if I could get ahead. I would be buried and dead, better off sleeping forever, I admit. And the windmills of my mind do not spin so very fine. They turn again to find the chorus of the wolf hour of the night singing. It's all really queer out west, and cowboys don't hold their liquor best. I was out at Tuxedo and I learned this song from a buckaroo. In the firelight he looked just like a woman, just like you. He said out there on the plains where the wind moans, it's rather plain to see the ghosts of drifters any night. And he said, but one day I picked up a young man in my truck on a long hitchhike.
Well, it's all really queer out west, and cowboys don't hold their liquor best. I was out at Tuxedo and I learned this song from a buckaroo. In the firelight he looked just like a woman, just like you. He said out there on the plains where the wind moans, it's rather plain to see the ghosts of drifters any night. And he said, but one day I picked up a young man in my truck on a long hitchhike. Well, it's all really queer out west, and cowboys don't hold their liquor best. I was out at Tuxedo and I learned this song from a buckaroo. In the firelight he looked just like a woman, just like you. He said out there on the plains where the wind moans, it's rather plain to see the ghosts of drifters any night. And he said, but one day I picked up a young man in my truck on a long hitchhike. We got to talking, he had things to say. Knew no gas. of hatred, love, and guilt. And he said, every public meeting house, every time you take a shot, another spirit's what you've done. Them ghosts, they always get on the house. And he said, that's why he called Waylon Jennings savvy, and his son a shooter, 'cause you put the spirit in the glass. There's a ghost in every public meeting house. Every time you take a shot, another spirit's what you've got. And them ghosts, they always get it on the house.
That's why I called Waylon Jennings savvy, and his son a shooter, 'cause you put the spirit in the glass.
That's why he called Waylon Jennings savvy, and his son a shooter, 'cause you put the spirit in the glass. And I said I never really thought about the ghost my beer had brought. And the buckaroo said that's what he said too. And he walked into the neon night, underneath the Las Vegas light, looking queer and pale, long time driving the rail. Looking queer and pale, long time driving the rail. Looking like a woman just like you. Whoa. Well, I turned to chase him down a bit. I turned the corner, this is it. He was gone, just gone for anyone to see. And I must have been still tore up about all her earlier breakup stuff, because that truckin' ghost, he ghosted me. And you said there's a spirit in Saloon, there's a grudge in every bar room, there's a ghost in every public meeting house. Every time you take a shot, another spirit's what you got. And them ghosts, they always get it on the house.
My red pickup, my truck nuts, been mud all night with the local sluts. Now one is my sister from Alabama, and was my daughter, at least I think she had.
On Sundays we go to the swimming hole, where preacher baptizes naked, save our souls, with a soul donation of 110 per person. He can breathe from again.
our souls with a soul donation. 110 per person, he can be fraught again. Taught me about that. We all got fiddles and we fiddled around, picking in the pickup with his sound.
He came to town a rainy day. We ain't seen circus many ways. He spoke so calm as he did palm the best spoons in Grandpa's watch, doing the Grifters Waltz. He spoke so smooth, he looked so fair, ran his hands through all our hair, took us all for a ride, and that's our fault. He made us feel like millionaires as he robbed our cabins bare, doing the Grifters Waltz. So smooth, he looked so fair, ran his hands through all our hair, took us all for a ride, and that's our fault. He made us feel like millionaires as he robbed our cabins bare, doing the Grifters Waltz. Trains, well, and Grifters Waltz. He said he'd pay for all our malts, stole the register, the Grifters Waltz. If you could dance like he did, with mouth against the words, did trip, but like fantastic smiles so high, he could make you do or die and buy your own stuff back at the swapping malls, the Grifters Waltz. Trains, well, and Grifters Waltz. He said he'd pay for all our malts, stole the register, the Grifters Waltz. He's waltzing high, he's waltzing low, he even throws in a dose, he dough. Palm his hand and palm your no, for all your hardest falls, the Grifters Waltz.
I was a child, I painted my days in belief in 1,000 ways. I wandered through the hedge, the maze, the best sight I ever seen.
Was in the fairy lights, the barnyard stomping night. The songs will set the world alight and make the right see ever right back on Fiddler's Green.
The singers, they all get the shot. The venue cannot be bought, and every dog will have his day. If you wanna play,
get up and play.
Everyone contra dances anyway. They stomp and clap the night away. The singers, they all get the shot. The venue cannot be bought, and every dog will have his day. If you wanna play,
get up and play.
everyone contra dances anyway. They stomp and clap the night away. Sometime I'm going there. I dreamed of often and fair, when the wild wind brambles my hair. I wish that I had been
Back inside the
happy sound.
no better place I've ever found.
To laugh and play and dance around, back on Fiddler's Green. Fiddler's Green, the fiddle's real, the banjo plunk and win and wheel. The old dobro, she can reveal what makes people get down. And it's the old time jug band sound. When I was a child, I was amazed by this and that, and the sun's rays and the sparkle in my eyes slowly faded into a lie, but I know how to get it back. It's a simple secret that if you think beyond the kiss, this is obscene to dance with you and plot and brew and line another square dance too. Back on Fiddler's, back on Fiddler's, back on Fiddler's Green. Back on Fiddlers, back on Fiddlers, back on Fiddlers, back on Fiddlers.
Hit a switch, make your clothes up an itch, get your woman to ditch you, I'm telling you true. She could turn into a vampire bat and stalked around town as a cat, and if you were in trouble bad, it seems she always knew. Folks, now, if you want your life without a hitch, save 9 in time when you make your stitch. Sing along and rhyme with the proper pitch. Willow Bell Bell and knew her well, the Blue Ridge Witch. If your child should see her walking late at night, better greet her or she'll eat her. That's what happened to little Mike. But if you need spells and potions and the doctors just don't care, old Lila Bell Bell you can always tell. So count on her to be right there, holding spare ribs, mess here, what she can get. Now I've been dead, making motions, mixing potions. She'll teach you all the herbs. This walking through the town, the country, through the baseball pitch. Doff your clap and clap and clap for Lilla Bell Bell. I knew her well, the Blue Ridge Witch. Folks, now if you want your life without a hitch, save 9 in time when you make your stitch. Sing along and rhyme with the proper pitch. Lilla Bell Bell, and I knew her well, the Blue Ridge Witch. Now just last week, so to speak, saw her in my eye, corner of my dashboard by the Diamond 5. I stopped in and asked, "Oh mama, is there something that you want?" She grabbed me by the throat and said, "Oi, cunt, I'll tell you got." Now I'm getting married, I'm getting hitched. So ring the bell, it will tell of heaven and hell, and our marriage as well. I want if you Delamat's round the Blue Ridge Mountain.